What a run, what a run. I am talking about the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We have issue 55, which is the finale to the series. Don't fret, there's more to come. But how does this series end? Was it worth it? Did it build up everything? Just built it up in your plums and just made you want to, release it out of your morpher? Well, let's talk about it. Alrighty guys, so let's get right down and dirty. So, 55. That's 55 issues of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Awesome run, awesome run. You've seen a lot of liberty and passion combined with this. It made you feel like you were an 8-year-old kid again. But it took everything there was opportunity-wise with this show and what we knew and made it better. Was it perfect? No. So let's build up into this. We've seen some differences, aka Trini, Zach, Jason, some differences there, as they are not at the Peace Corps. They actually secretly become the Omega Power Rangers, which have showed up in these issues and playing part to what is to come. We've seen Rita get replaced with Zed, like normal, but they're not married. She's still captured in BFE. We've seen a scientist who runs a company, Promethea, who was actually one of the original Red Rangers back in 69. And her team failed, and she's one of the only ones alive. Like, there was so many crazy things. Let's not mention the Shattered Grid story. And everything comes to a raging close in the last 3 issues. Lord Zed going nuts. He's able to get the dark evil green power crystal. Let me explain, stress that, and power it up. So he makes Rita out of putty clay, and then he takes her, Goldar, Baboon, Finster, and the last one, and basically turns them into Terror Rangers. That's right, they become evil Dark Rangers. They have their own Zords, they have their own powers, and they look almost like a mesh of Lord Zed and then merge it with the Power Rangers from the movie a couple years ago. So it's almost like, hey, let's bring their designs into canon as the comic books. So it was really cool. But as you can see, with this, there's a surprise. So, Tommy is no longer the Green Ranger. He is the White Ranger, and he is struggling and trying to get it adapted to his powers. We have Adam, Rocky, and Aisha taking over for the black, red, and yellow. So things kind of line up, but Billy old smartass, last issue 54, decided to work with Promethea and end up getting the power coin for the Green Ranger re-energized. That's right, guys. So this issue comes to a raging battle where you have these Terror Rangers in their TERRORZORDS, which look like demonized animals, versus our awesome Ninja Megazord, as usual, with the White Tiger Zord. They're getting their ass reamed, and then out of nowhere, we have the new Green Ranger, which is based off of the lovely, lovely design from Bat in the Sun. And there's a surprise, because this Green Ranger has been kind of in the weeds the whole time. Who's, donning that suit. So I'm going to tell you, for ending this series, this was absolutely a great finale. That love, that passion still there. It comes to a close as we know it. What they've announced, and this has me super excited, is they are freshly rebooting the Power Ranger comics to 2 individual series. We have Mighty Morphin, which is a direct sequel to this, that's going to focus on the team with the Green Ranger, and it's promised that Zed's going to be in there, and there's going to be a lot of differences and changes, because let's be honest, Turbo, Beastmasters, like in space, Galaxy, they don't exist in this current timeline, so it's open game, which is awesome. And then the second is called Power Rangers. So they basically separated. We got Mighty Morphin, then you got Power Rangers. Power Rangers is actually going to be focused on the Omega Rangers, which is Trini, Jason, and Zach, and their space, galaxies, and what they're trying to do. Because originally, they were formed to kind of fix up the shattered grid pieces, make sure everything falls in line and doesn't go to chaos again. But what's crazy, as rumors are, is they are going rogue against Zordon's wishes and kind of building a relationship with Lord Draken. So this issue, while it closes out, is really building some freaking sweet storylines to come. And now we're getting both of these. So are we going to see some kind of like enemy versus enemy? Omega Rangers versus Mighty Morphin? What's going to happen here? Because there was an FAQ and they asked, are these two kind of combined? Are they connected? And the answer was absolutely. So these 2 series are going to play into each other, and it's going to be fucking sweet. So I'm going to throw this out at you while we end this series. You are a Power Rangers fan, if you have ever been a Power Rangers fan, if you're a comic fan, pick up this series. Pick up Volume 1, read it. Right from the get-go, you'll know if you're going to like it. And if you're a true fan of Power Rangers, the original, you're absolutely going to see that passion in it. And I'd be very shocked if you don't get addicted and want to go through. So, with that being said, until next time, everybody, you have a Mighty Morphin wonderful night. And as always, like, subscribe, comment below. I would like to see what you guys are reading, and you like this series. What are you anticipating? And you can always check me out as one of the co-hosts for the Omega Level Nerds, where we get hot and nerdy every Sunday night, 9:30 Eastern. And that is twitch.tv/Omega Level Nerds. As always, if you missed the show, you can always pop a listen on PodBean or Apple Podcast. And then me personally, as you can see, at Vulsker, over onto Twitters and twitch.tv/Vulsker. Peace out, guys.